Hey y'all, this is Carson Brock coming to you today from Austin, Texas, and I'm really excited to show you guys this new product by Shin-ei. It's called Vibrato, and if that doesn't already start, a cool conversation in your head, then I'm not sure what will, but hopefully this demo today that we're doing on it will do that for you. It is just probably one of the closest effects that I have played with that actually get the tone right as far as paying homage to the original Uni-Vibe. And there's a bunch of copies out there where it's, not directly a copy, but they're trying to replicate some of what the old Uni-Vibe units did. But for this pedal, which is just a little bit different, but it's really it's mainly based around the old Uni-Vibe. But the one thing that's different about this is that it actually has a speed knob on the pedal, which the original Uni-Vibe didn't. If you didn't have an expression pedal to go along with your old Uni-Vibe, then you couldn't control the speed of the unit at all. So we're just going to go straight into the Vibrato right now and go through a couple of sounds. The tone is a little bit dirty, but based around some of the clean tones. So we're just going to test that out for you and get a sound of just the pedal itself right now. So now we're just going to briefly take a look at the expression pedal that can come along with the unit if you do decide to get the expression pedal, which I highly recommend. It is almost as essential as the unit itself, just as far as what the expression pedal is capable of doing. So here's pretty much a brief little clip of that. Whenever you have it rolled all the way back, that means that the actual unit itself is off. It's not going to give you any of the effect, but once you kind of start slowly, gradually giving it a little bit more push forward, that's when the actual sound of the vibe will come in, and it'll change varying the speed. So I'm just going to play around with the expression pedal and give you guys a little bit of an idea of what that sounds like. So now we're going to look at the preamp bypass switch that's on the back of this pedal, which is actually very malleable and very useful. The preamp mode is pretty much what an old Uni-Vibe would give you as just a straight sound. If you're plugged into it at all, going into your amp or guitar or whatever, it will ultimately kind of change the sound of things. And so, it's not true bypass at all. But some people really dig that, you know, either with an old Echoplex or, you know, a Vibrato or a Uni-Vibe in this instance. And I know that David Gilmour really likes the sound of his, you know, Uni-Vibe just going through it. You know, even if he's not using it at the time, he still likes to go through it. But what this switch does is it enables you to go from either a bypass signal, which is available because the Vibrato is in fact true bypass if you want it to be. So if you go to the bypass section and set it right there, then you'll have just a clean, you know, totally untapped sound. Just, you know, it's a very direct thing, so there's no, you know, untrue bypass there. But if you do like the sound of the unit and just running through it, then you can switch it to preamp, and then there you have that option. And honestly, to me, going back and forth between the two, I don't hear too much difference. But for you tone connoisseurs at home, you can try it for yourselves, and then, you know, maybe if you play loud enough, you can actually distinctly hear it. But, you know, to each his own on that note. But we're just going to go back and forth and play a little bit, and hopefully give you an idea of how closely, you know, ranged those sounds are. So here we go. So just for fun right now, we're going to plug it into a couple of other pedals that are more, you know, vibe oriented. We've got a Chicago Iron Octavian, which I think does the old Octavia sounds really well. And then we've got a Cornell Fuzz Face. So we've been running it through just a kind of a clean / dirty, medium dirty signal. So now we're just going to accentuate it a little bit with a couple of other pedals and get a little wacky. So hopefully, you know, this gives you an idea of what it might sound like with a little bit more raunchy of a sound. Okay, now we've got the Vibe-Bro just plugged into 1980s or 1990s Cornell Fuzz Face, and we're just going to have some fun with that. Well, thanks for tuning in today, everyone. I hope this has been a good little rundown of this one-of-a-kind unit. I really can't say enough good things about the Vibe-Bro and Shin-ei, and I would advise you guys to get one of these sooner rather than later, because there are only so many components to make these units, and so the quantity is limited. But once again, want to thank you guys for watching, and go and check out a Vibe-Bro for yourselves at any chance you get. I highly advise you you guys check them out. So we'll see you again next time, and thanks for tuning in once again. Carson Brock signing off. Thanks.